At the end of the 2019 season, Adventureland in Iowa removed their iconic Hopkins looping roller coaster, Dragon. Although this beloved coaster is now gone, Adventureland has already begun teasing a new replacement for the 2021 season. Recently, the park has been posting teasers on their Facebook page for what may be coming. The first of these was a dragon with a knight standing behind it, with the knight's sword raised. Now, the newest teaser is the same image with the words Dragon Slayer across it, with the image spinning and the caption simply reading 2021. So, what could these teasers be hinting at? And what type of ride could Adventureland be adding for the 2021 season? First off, this is most likely to be a new roller coaster. Dragon was very heavily associated with Adventureland, so it would be odd for its replacement not to be a roller coaster. While I'm not absolutely certain of the ride model, I have a pretty good guess at what manufacturer it will be, although I'll get into that later. Let's break down what these teasers could mean. The Dragon Slayer in the teaser image definitely seems to be the name of the roller coaster. The fact the image is spinning also gives a lot of possibilities about what the ride could be, assuming it's not spinning just to make the teaser more eye-catching. While a traditional spinning coaster, or even a Mack Extreme spinning coaster could be an option, this seems incredibly unlikely because the park added Phoenix, a Mara spinning coaster for the 2019 season. Another possible option, and most likely, is that the spinning means the ride will go upside down at some point. This does seem very likely because Monster is currently the only operating coaster that the park has that doesn't versions. Before I get into what exactly this ride could be, I would like to note that Dragon had a pretty large footprint, so Adventureland has a lot of space to work with if they choose to utilize the entire area for construction. My official prediction for Adventureland's 2021 coaster is either an SNS 40 free spin coaster or a first of its kind SNS Access coaster. For both of these, the linchpin is a separate company entirely called Sky High Erectors. Sky High is the construction company that has been hired to construct multiple SNS coasters in recent years, such as the retracking of Gale Force, Max Force, and some of the SNS 40 free spin coasters at Six Flags parks. Along with this, Sky High has been quick to share Adventureland's teasers on their own Facebook page, which I have done some digging, and it does not seem like what they do for many other parks, unless they are working with them on some project. Personally, I feel like the SNS 40 free spin coaster is the more likely option of the two I mentioned. This would definitely be the less expensive of the two, and Adventureland is definitely not a large corporate park with lots of money to throw around. Along with this, a free spin could likely fit on just Dragon Island, which is a small island in the center of the park that Dragon Station sat on. So if the coaster was going to go on just that island, a free spin coaster that goes over water on each side would be pretty scenic and add some nice views to the ride. While this would be a cloned coaster model, the majority of Adventureland's guests, outside of coaster enthusiasts, probably wouldn't even care or even notice for the most part. The nearest free spin coaster is at Six Flags Great America with Joker, and there's quite a small overlap in audiences for that park and Adventureland. The second option I presented is definitely the more exciting of the two for coaster enthusiasts. A first of its kind Access coaster. This model was first presented last year with an animation and with an actual on-site demo that SNS had at their facility, and rumors quickly started circulating as to what park or what chain would be the first to buy it. While it definitely seems unlikely such an exciting new model would go to a small park, I have some evidence to go against that. SNS has a history of debuting prototype models at smaller parks. Gale Force at Playland's Castaway Cove, or Merlin's Mayhem at Dutch Wonderland are definitely examples of this, with the first one being the first LSM shuttle launch coaster from SNS, and the other being the first family invert. So, a large new roller coaster would definitely set Adventureland on track to be a destination park, which Monster has already helped with, as that is the first Ghost Flower Infinity in the United States. So that concludes my prediction for Adventureland for 2021, an SNS coaster, either a 40 free fly or an Access. I'll post Adventureland's Facebook in the description if you want to check out the teasers for yourself, and I'll give updates if anything major is announced. Thank you so much for watching.